Welcome back to the channel, guys. My name is Chris Gaisford, and we're going to be back in Vim today since you guys liked it so much. It's on track to being my worst video, but Vim is very cool and I'm not ready to give up on it or you guys, so I'm going to give you guys some more Vim content to hopefully get you to realize how cool Vim is and why you should be using it. And in today's Vim video, we're going to be looking at V selections. I'm not sure if that's really the proper name for them, but once you know how to select text in Vim, you can start doing quite a bit with it. It's going to only improve your Vim game, and that's why we're going to be taking a look at it in today's video. So in the last video, we went ahead and talked over the basics of Vim, including quitting and saving, navigation, insert commands, and deleting lines. In this video, we're going to be talking about V selections like I mentioned. So we're just going to go ahead and go to the top of this file, do an uppercase O to do an insert on the line we're currently on, and we're just going to add some space here so we can have some lines where we could populate this, and we're just going to call this V. And if you don't know what a selection in Vim looks like, basically if we use the V when we're outside of insert, so if you're in insert mode, just hit the escape key. I'll put you back into the standalone Vim, and we could just put our cursor where we want to put it, let's say right here. And then if we tap V, it's going to put us in visual mode. And visual mode basically allows you to see what you're selecting. So from here we can select this line, we could jump down, and you can see we're starting to select some text. And there's a few different ways we can use this visual mode. So that is the normal one, just hitting lowercase v. So we have, let's go ahead and just say, okay, so with that one, you can move up or down using V to select text. You can also use how many lines you want to select. So there's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 lines here. So if we hop into visual mode and we hit 5, we could actually go down and select those 5 lines, and that'll be a common trend with the visual you'll see here. We also have a line selection, so that's going to be a SHIFT+v. Okay, and so using that, you could do the SHIFT+v here. It's going to select the entire line. You could go down and select all of those lines. This is my favorite way to use the visual selection or the V selection tool. And again, we could use the SHIFT+v here and do the 4 lines down. And so that does it exactly as you would expect. There's one more, and this is the block visual or the V block selection, and to do this you hit CTRL+v. Okay, and so to use that one, let's say right here we have this little space in front of all of our colons. Let's say we did a CTRL+v here. Now as you can see, we're in visual block, and you can actually move your cursor down, and as you see, we're only selecting that first character on each of these lines, and from here we can hit X to cut that out. We're going to go ahead and hit undo to keep our everything looking great there, but we did learn another command for deletion, and it's not really a line deleting feature, but I mean if you had the entire line selected. So we're just going to go ahead and come right here. We'll just say X is to cut. And so what's nice about this X to cut is if we had some more text here and we just wanted to remove this without getting all fancy with our delete lines, if you just press X, it'll remove wherever your cursor lies. So that's a very useful one right there. And okay, so I think that's all we're going to be talking about in this video is the V selections. Like I said, V is going to move you in line like a word wrap, kind of like as you would read the file from left to right. So that's how that one works. The Shift+v is going to select the entire line. And then obviously you have the control block, which you can do weird selections like this. And you can remove all those or anything like that. The visual block mode is great when you're trying to reformat data. So let's say we had a lot of table data or something we had copied and pasted into Vim, and we were trying to get multiple lines to line up or look the same. That visual block is going to be really useful for you. But I wanted to keep this video short because I think that might have been a problem with the other video. It was very long and very dense. Vim is very intense to learn a little bit, so I wanted to try to make a few of these shorter videos, but hopefully that explains how to use visual blocks in Vim, and hopefully you'll be able to start using that. If you do have any questions on how to use the visual block mode, leave a comment down below and I'll try to answer it. But that's where I'm going to leave this video off, guys. If you liked the video, definitely hit that like button. If you're interested in Linux, home automation, anything along the lines of that, go ahead and subscribe to the channel. Here soon I'm going to have a Wise version 3 review. So if that's something you're interested in, definitely stick around. As always, guys, thanks so much for giving me your time and watching the video. I think we hit 80 subscribers this morning, which seems pretty crazy because a month ago I maybe had 20, so that just seems crazy to me. But thank you guys so much.